Hello viewers and welcome to Machuga Nyariego TV talk show, the House of Ideas. And today I want us to focus on the efforts of the President of Kenya, William Ruto, in fencing the Mount Kenya Fault Ridge region. Before we proceed, kindly, if you are watching this channel for the first time, subscribe so that whenever we produce another video, YouTube will automatically notify you. Back to our topic. The President, William Ruto, has finally, or did finally, name half of his cabinet, which he called the first batch of his cabinet, of 11 cabinet secretaries who are awaiting vetting. Of these 11, 6 cabinet secretaries come from Mount Kenya. Why do you think 6 cabinet secretaries come from Mount Kenya? Is it that the remaining cabinet members will not come from Mount Kenya? A few days ago, one governor of Nyeri County did indicate that as the president reconstitutes his government, he should make sure that the Mount Kenya region gets at least 8 positions. This was supported later by the deputy president, who urged the president to reconstitute a people-driven government, but at least Mount Kenya should get a good share of these roads. And yesterday when he was naming, or when he was doing his appointments, 6 out of 11 roads came from Mount Kenya. Why do you think this happened? Was the president forced by anyone to appoint 6 cabinet secretaries from Mount Kenya? Was the president forced by circumstances to appoint 6 out of 11 cabinet secretaries from Mount Kenya? To answer this, it is very important to go back to the history of William Ruto getting into the top of his position, that is the position 1 in the Republic of Kenya. President 1 William Ruto received massive support from this region, that's Mount Kenya. And this region was the first region to complain about the issues of governance in William Ruto's administration. When he went there, was it late last year, there was some heckling, people never wanted to see him, together with his deputy president. People never wanted to see them. Things only came to change during the Limuru 3, when people started seeing that their own son, who is Rigathi Gachagua, is being separated or isolated from the rest of the administration of William Ruto. And when the people started owning him, unfortunately, this crisis of the Gen Zs came in. Therefore, the praise that William Ruto believes that he has to cool fast as he continues to settle on the demands of Gen Z is the larger Mount Kenya region, because those are the ones, that is the area that largely voted for him. So he has to make them cool, and the area to some extent participated in the demonstrations largely during the day when the National Assembly was passing the rejected finance bill by the public. This is the time when they came out in numbers and they participated fully in the demonstrations. But after that, Gachagua took control. He told Kenyans that my sons, my daughters, my grandchildren, kindly, because the president has accepted not to assent to that finance bill, let's give him time. And largely the entire mountain kept off, largely it kept off the following demonstrations and picketing. Though there were some instances, but they largely kept off. Because if they did participate in these demonstrations, they were going to be worse because of their close proximity to the capital city of Kenya. So another reason for first giving the 6 slots is to bring a humble environment within the surrounding Nairobi area, despite the fact that most of the names given are disputed, including by the Mount Kenya region, because they argue that we have very many people who can perform the same functions, who are qualified. What is the need of recycling when Kenyans want a new government? So they are also in that dilemma, but to some extent the fence is working. Because they are happy they have, no one will be disappointed by having the Lions share whenever there is resource allocation and a distribution. But there are two in question. Why the same names have been recycled? When another reason why William Samoei Ruto decided to reward the people of Mount Kenya region is by the fact that when things get worse, you try to maintain your traditional rich areas and then move to swing areas. That's why you can see some appointments were made from swing areas like Kisii, Western. You see these places, they don't vote in one basket. So you also give them something small so as to maintain them. And another main reason is because he has given an opportunity for the formation of a government of national unity. So he decided that I first give the largest or the biggest portion of my allocation to my traditional rich area, so that if I give an opportunity to these other people, they will not come and destroy my name, that when there were resources, you voted for him and he gave you nothing. Those individuals who have been left from Central Province or Mount Kenya region would as well have used that opportunity to say that, you see, they were targeting us as a community so that we get out, they give these other positions to their traditional or to their friends. No wonder from Rift Valley they were given just a few positions as per now. Even in Rift Valley there were demonstrations nearly everywhere than they were in Mount Kenya. So it could also be a regime punishment. But as by now, William Samoei Ruto has tried to fence, despite the fact that one cannot tell whether it is a live fence or a barbed wire fence. Machuka Nyarieko, kindly continue subscribing, sharing and commenting. Thank you. Have a blessed time.